Good evening. Tonight I'm going to talk to you about climate change and hazard mitigation. So what is required? We need to integrate risk reduction while providing an overarching policy framework for our other planning and land use decision making. We should include considerations to all infrastructure, community level communication, preparedness, planning, and other non-structural measures. We need to evaluate the safety of vulnerable communities related to natural and man-made environments. NCC 2050 envisions environmental protection, climate change mitigation, and adaptation are important considerations in all county policies. Our community's collective built environment is designed in a way that limits greenhouse gas emissions and protects our people and critical infrastructure from the impacts of climate change. We want to pursue a net zero built environment by following emerging technologies and alternative regional and individual energy sources. How do we get there? Reduction in greenhouse gas emissions in various ways, such as increasing energy efficient and green building practices in all building types. Work with the transportation sector to foster land use transportation integration that enables lower vehicle miles traveled and lower transportation emissions, and so forth. We want to lead by example with investments in low to no emission technology in government, such as electric vehicles, charging stations on county-owned properties. We want to strengthen, improve resiliency in the face of climate change threats through changes to the built environment, so to minimize risks and impacts to all people and communities. We want to integrate resiliency and hazard mitigation planning with public facilities such as parks and open space, adjust zoning and design standards to make Newcastle County resilient against disruptions such as climate change and sea level rise. Perform analysis of the criteria and develop a plan to achieve a national flood insurance program community rating system class 4 rating. Require that new residential and non-residential developments account for sea level rise and other potential threats. Use open space design, green infrastructure, and other best practices in the design and use of space. Increase carbon sequestration and storage through various means of restoration, protection of natural habitats, protection of native species.